hey. You guys know how this goes, right? It is about 8:30 here on the West Coast. You know what that means? My mother is watching Family Feud. She's very passionate about that show, so you may hear some screaming. She's not in danger. She's just yelling at the Black family on Family Feud because she's rooting for everybody Black. I'm doing a timer today to keep me on track because I could talk to y'all all day. All day, but we need to get to this review. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Black Lavender. Felicia said, I'm here. I have a snack. Yes, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that YouTube stuff. Hey. Brittany, yes. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Stella. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Tammy. Hey, basically Brittany. Big B, NFP stands for basically Brittany. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Mel Fitness. Hey, it's Kima. Hey, sup, people. Hey, Christine. Oh, hey, Muchuchu. Hey, Violetta. Hey, we got Brittany S. We got small Brittany. Okay, we got Brittany's in the building. That's right. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Shantina. Hey, Brian. Hey, it's Kima. Hey, Model Genius. Hey, Valenzi. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jimmy? Felon Friday. Jimmy said, happy Felon Friday. I cannot stand y'all. No. Small Brittany says, so many Brittany's. I'm a fan. Me too, girl. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Stacy. Stacy said, I'm here tipping. I'm here tipping into the line. Are you tipping like Chantel's sister-in-law, Anjanette, with tipping with the tongue out? Hey, Shanti. Hey, Shannon Van. Hey, Stars. Hey, Stars. Hey, Melissa, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, where's my thing? Y'all, I'm burning up. But I'm not turning on the air because I don't want to get sick. But my mother and I are prepping for Thanksgiving. It's not going to be a lot of food because we're not going home to Philly. We're going to stay here and have a small dinner with just my family, not inviting people over. If we do stay in LA, we normally have a huge Thanksgiving because a lot of people in LA cannot go home because it's really expensive to fly out of LA. I don't know why, but it just is. So we normally have about 20 people. That's canceled. So we're not going to make as much food, but we're also going to make enough food for us to have for, a couple days after Thanksgiving. And because I have one kitchen, unfortunately, one kitchen, my dream, I want to have like my kitchen where I like not a test kitchen, but I want to have like a presenter kitchen where I like film YouTube videos and like it just anything, fun cooking videos in there. And then I want to have like, my kitchen that I use at home. Before I go any further, Shonda, thank you for the super chat. What's up, Shonda M? Thank you. Thank you, sis. So I want to have like, that kitchen where I like test stuff out in, or like I cook in that kitchen, but it's not like my kitchen. My kitchen is going to have double ovens, a wide, low sink, for like washing fruits and cleaning certain things. And it's my dream kitchen. My God, today I already follow the designer that's going to design my kitchen on Instagram. This is like my dream home, not my Atlanta home. My Atlanta home is not going to be my dream home. My Atlanta home is just going to be like my family's first home outside of Philly. Like, cause I only grew up in houses as a kid. Like I went straight from the projects to row houses. That's like, but that's just how Philly is. Philly is just all row houses. Rarely do we have more houses than apartments, more row houses than apartments. So that's pretty much what I'm kind of used to. But my dream home, my dream kitchen. Oh my God, I can't wait for you guys to see it. Hopefully it's coming sooner than later. But the kitchen in the home that, because my family and I, we looked at some places. We looked at some townhomes the last time we were in Atlanta. And we weren't able to meet with the developer of eventually we want to buy a home. And there's a developer in Atlanta, and we want to purchase a home there on that land. However, we don't really know the area. So we want to at least stay for like 6 months or so in the area to see if that's what we want. Because right now we like Midtown. We like the Highland area. Is that called Highland Park? that Highland area, that civil rights area. We really like. I really like that area. We were looking at townhomes in that area. So not sure yet. Not sure yet. But the developer in Atlanta that we supposed to meet with, the kitchens that they make in those homes are gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's like as close to my dream kitchen that I'll get before I get like my dream home. So that kitchen is phenomenal. That kitchen sold me. I don't know if the area sold me. So we'll see. We will see. But oh, my dream kitchen. I can't wait. So anyway, we don't have my dream kitchen. We have an apartment kitchen, which for LA is still pretty nice, right? Still pretty nice, still pretty big. But it's just two people can't cook in here, especially with me. I don't like sharing the kitchen with anybody when I cook. I like to just have my stuff prepped and set. And I need to be all over. I need to be turning on timers, turning down ovens. You know what I mean? Like throwing something on the stovetop. I don't need nobody in my way. I don't need anybody in my way. So we're prepping right now. She's working on the collard greens. I'm going to get in there and start working on the mac and cheese. Ciao. It's a lot. It's a lot. So anyway, I said all that to say it's a little warm in here because it's a lot of cooking going on. A lot of prep, but you got to sear your meats, that you put in your greens. It's a lot of prep that goes into Thanksgiving. A lot of prep. Then the turkey's got to, not the turkeys, the chickens have to be brined. We're not going. We got to thaw the chickens out tomorrow. Then we have to put them in a brine for 2 days. It's a lot. It's a lot. So happy small Thanksgiving. Hey, Koosie girl. Hey, Nikki B. Oh, really, Shonda? Of course I'll do that for you guys. Yeah, since you guys are interested in that, I'll definitely do it. It's Kima. We saw the townhomes in the Highland area. They were gorgeous, gorgeous townhomes. Right where is that? It's this famous walk that everybody talks about. I did it all the time. I forgot what it's called, but it's right. It looks right over top of it. Oh, Jimmy, it sounds like fun, but it's two bosses in the kitchen. You know what I mean? I always tell her, I'm like, if you're cooking with me, you have to be my sous chef. And she's like, no, you're my sous chef. I'm like, no, I'm the one cooking the meal. You're my sous chef. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, Vodka with 3 olives. Hey, Shawnette, honey. Yeah, our Thanksgiving is Thursday. Our Thanksgiving is next Thursday. But because it's just going to be us and really small, we might get started early because I don't know if you guys do this. Maybe this is just a Black thing. But right before Thanksgiving, Black people don't cook nothing. You literally starve for a week before Thanksgiving. Like there's nothing. That's what we're dealing with right now. We just ordered pizza and fries because we have nothing in the house. Everything is for Thanksgiving. Everything. And nobody wants to cook anything else that's not going towards Thanksgiving. Everybody is like brining something or washing something or soaking something. Everything is being marinated. There's literally no food. Me and my mom were in the living room because I was watching Family Feud with her. And she was like, I'm so weak. I was like, I think it's because we're malnourished. We have not been eating anything. How many potatoes are we going to eat? We just keep on like making potatoes or hash browns or something because there's nothing in here to eat. Hash browns and smoothies. We're like on a freaking actress diet because nobody wants to cook anything else that's not Thanksgiving. But that's like normal. It's normal in Black households. The week before Thanksgiving, you better order out because ain't no Big Mama ain't cooking nothing else. Big Mama is doing all her prepping for Thanksgiving. She is not cooking you no other meals. You better figure it out. Drea Baby Awesome said, super true. Yeah, I don't even like pizza like that. Well, I do like pizza. I like pizza on the East Coast, though. I don't like West Coast pizza, but I'm not cooking nothing else. I have so much stuff that I have to make. And I have to prep. You know what I mean? Macaroni and cheese, 2 roast chickens, garlic mashed potatoes, sweet potato pie. It's time. It's time for the review to start. I'm trying to stay away from Brittany, I'm trying to stay away from Postmates and like Uber Eats and all that stuff because I just don't want to, we're at war here with all of those delivery service places because until they allow the drivers to unionize, I don't want to support them. So we're literally getting pizza from a place like right across the street. So they're just going to walk it here. One time the guy was like, we're backed up. Can you just come and get it? I was like, oh, okay. But they know us. So like, yeah, sad. It's sad that the pizza place up the street knows us, but that's just how it is. Yeah, Shawnette, it is. It's just 4 of us, but Thanksgiving is a feast, and I'm not cooking anything else after that. So I'm just like, y'all better freeze that stuff. Y'all better make it last, because after I do all of this prep into Thanksgiving, I'm not making anything else. And like, you can't just make because I was going to do this, right? I got these mini little I don't know, I think they're called croquettes. These mini little enamel pots from Le Creuset. And I was going to put the macaroni and cheese in there, so it could be like 1 serving of macaroni and cheese in this little cute pot. And my family was like, what? Oh no, girl, we want a pot. We want a whole pot. I was like, okay, well, I'll just make, some macaroni and cheese in the cast iron skillet. And they were like, no, we want you to make a whole pan. We want to have seconds and thirds and fourths and fifths. We're not doing this little cutesy. I was like, it's just going to be us. So yeah, we're I'm making more than enough for like leftovers and stuff like that. So that's why it's so much food. And 1 roast chicken don't last in this house. Oh my goodness, the legs, the wings, everything's gone. The only thing is left is chicken breast. And we cut that up for a sandwich. Ciao. So, my family wants leftovers, leftovers, leftovers. I'm not a leftover girl. Like after day 2, I need to turn it into something. So like after day 2, after I had my like 8th plate, I'm like, okay, I need to do something else. So I start turning it into, turning the food into soup, or just refurbishing it in some way, or like taking the yams and making like cinnamon rolls or something like that. I gotta do something different. I can't eat the same food after like 48 hours. So not in this house. I have never been able to make a small pan of macaroni and cheese. That is like, no. Macaroni and cheese and collard greens. It has to be like a huge pan of macaroni and cheese and a huge pot of collard greens. My family don't play. My family does not play. Hey, Umi G, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I can't wait. I'll show you guys in another video. But I got these Thanksgiving turkey noodles that I'm going to use for when I make my soup. My soup is, oh my goodness. Do you guys do that? Do you guys like not throw away the whole chicken, but take the bones and like marinate it into like a bone broth and make a soup? It's the best. It's the best ever. Anyway, let me get started. Let me get started. All right, guys. Oh, wow. Shawnette said, I'm not doing all that. I know, like this Thanksgiving is going to be so weird, guys. So weird. So weird. I'm literally just going to watch everything I have on Netflix and just eat and probably go for a walk because, I got to work off that food because I need to make room because I'm coming back. I'm telling you, those 48 hours after Thanksgiving, I'm tearing everything up. And then I'm like, I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm good. Oh no, Aaliyah, what did you say? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. What did you say, Aaliyah? I did not see what you said. Can you say it again? I'm sorry that I missed it. Thank you, Shonda. That's what the moderators are here for, guys. I can't these comments go fast for me, so I try to catch everything. I'm only able to really catch the super chats because they light up. That's the thing. Like I can't. Oh, hey, Aaliyah. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Misty. I'm so sorry I missed you. Did I get you, Bonnie? If I didn't, what's up? What's up, Bonnie? Me Not Me 2008 was good. LC was good. What's good? Moderators, if I miss anybody else, let your girl know. What's up, Jutley? Let your girl know. Oh, no, Nikki. Oh, that's a new note. Let your girl. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Danny. Hey, Raven. Hey, Felicia. Lacey, Shane, and John. I'm not starting with them. But moderators, if I miss anybody, please call them out. All right. So you guys know how it goes. I'm going to do the review because people, some people don't like the chit and chatter. I enjoy it with you guys, but they just want the review not broken up. They don't want me going back and forth. So I'm just going to give you the review straight, no chaser. And then after that, we will get to the chit chatter. I will acknowledge super chats because I was raised right. Okay. But after that, we'll get into the chit chatter. So let's start with Scott and Lindsay. So Lindsay is trying to get back into modeling. Okay, girl. I was like modeling. And as soon as she said it in my mind, right, I was like, I know exactly what kind of modeling this is. And then we saw the pictures of her modeling and I was like, yep, I'm right. I knew it was some hood modeling mess. I knew it. We see it with a cat like this, and we see it laid on the ground like this, no makeup, just dusty. I knew exactly what it was. I was like, honey, as soon as she said modeling, I said, I know exactly what this is, and I was right. What in the Avril Lavigne was going on with that modeling shoot? What was the purpose of that? What were they trying to show with that photo shoot? Anyway, she's getting back into modeling. Scott doesn't know that she, has been a model before. He also doesn't know that she's doing this photo shoot until she tells him that day. And then she lets him know that he's driving her there. So they drive to Lindsay's photo shoot, and Scott tries to, first of all, I didn't know Scott was so, I won't say short, but I just didn't know that he was this low to the ground, right? So he tries to like man up to the photographer, just like, excuse me, we're going to let Lindsay get dressed and I'm just going to take you outside for a moment. And those freaking Stacey Adams shoes, how many pairs of these shoes does he have? He has them in like every color, every season. He got a Stacey Adams shoe for any day of the week. So he tries to man up, and the photographer is just not taking him seriously. He's just like, I used to take pictures of her, so I'm taking pictures of her today. What else do you need? Like, not even fazed by Scott. It was the Stacey Adams shoes. It was the Stacey Adams shoes. So then we get to see Lindsay in her, in her natural habitat as a model, and she's taking these pictures. And again, I was not shocked. I was not shocked with the pictures. I was not shocked with I said, what in the back page? What are these pics for? Who are you sending these to, Lindsay? I feel like she's putting them on a like sugar baby website. That's what I think is happening. Lindsay is putting these pictures on a sugar baby website because Scott don't have the money that he told you he did. How I know? Look at that house, guys. Look at that house. That house is still in disarray. Remember Scott, who was just like to the designer, the interior designer? Oh no, the budget is anywhere from $1 to $1 million. Get out of here. Boy, bye. You literally have a what is it? A portable air conditioner in your window. You don't have central air, Mr. Budget, for designing from $1 to $1 million, and you don't have central air. Then we see that Gracie, look, Molly Grace, Heaven Grace, Grace. That's what I'm gonna call her. The baby, Grace. Then Molly Grace or something like that. Her room is finished, and Lindsay takes us around the room. Molly Grace's room is finally completed. I was like, oh, the baby room is done. It still looked demolished. Her room is Lindsay. You're taking those pictures to put on a sugar baby website because you thought you scammed the big fish and you got this. No shade to Section 8. I used to be there. What's up? What's good? I got out. You know what I mean? No shade to anybody who's on it. I know that life. Okay. I'm gonna be mad honest with you. If I could get back on it, I would. Who wants to pay rent without a man? Not me. So I ain't no judgment. But Scott is giving me Section 8. This is giving me Section 8 in a nice neighborhood. Or the lottery. You know how they do the lottery in New York? I just feel like he lucked out on a nice space, but he don't have the money to decorate it. He does not have what he told this woman. So he can't really invest in the things in this home that she would like or that he told her that he had. Because why? Every window first of all, not only does every window have a portable air conditioner, it's dusty. The air conditioner is like old and gray. So how long has this air conditioner been here? Or did you buy this off of Craigslist? He don't have the money, Lindsay. Scott is lying to you. You done got scammed. A scammer done got scammed. Now Tinkerbell, she done convinced Scott to move Tinkerbell into the driveway. Oh, God, I'm trying so hard. This storyline is so ghetto. Everything about this is so ghetto. So Lindsay about to move her girlfriend in the trailer into their driveway. So she's gonna be banging Tinkerbell and then banging Scott when she needs shopping money. What? All while Molly Grace is up in that demolished attic trying to live her young best life. This whole thing is a ghetto mess. A ghetto mess. Gonna be good TV though. Let's talk the truth for shame the devil. When Scott walked in on her and Tinkerbell, baby, ratings gold. Let's move on to Chevelle and Quaylon. How do we get here, Chevelle and Quaylon? Guys, they are so different than what we saw. Like, I don't know if they got more money this season and the producers were just like, listen, we gave you more money this season. You have to turn it up. But these two, this is like a totally different couple. Like, they both were so muted when we met them in Love After Lockup. Now we're on Life After Lockup and they are just animated. Before, Quaylon would be his confessionals and be like, yeah, I still love her. You know, but I just got out of prison. Now he's like, man, why is she acting like that to me? I don't even want to be with her like that. Who is this man? Who is this man? It's Chevelle. Quaylon, why didn't you? Who are these people? They were so muted when we met them. Now they are so animated. I think they got more money. And you know what? I'm not mad at it because they're delivering. They're delivering. Let's get into it, right? Because when we meet Chevelle this season, I have no idea what's going on, right? All we see is throwing Quaylon's clothes out the window. He's not going to do this to me no more. I'm tired of him. I'm over him. Then she runs downstairs, runs out the front of her door, kicks off her Charlotte Russe mules, and then sits down on the driveway. On the gravel in her driveway. Oh my God. I'm on my bed watching this like, oh my God. Who are these people? What happened? It was just such an intense opening scene. I said, Chevelle, you better bring it. You better bring it with that Tyler Perry opening, because throwing the stuff out the window, run downstairs, kick open the door, kick off your mules, collapse on the ground, bring it. You better bring it this season, mama. You working for that bonus. Oh, you are working for that bonus. And I'm not mad, because when she did all of that, I was just like, oh, this season is going to be good. This season is going to be good. They working for this check. They're not going to let COVID take their money. Hell no, the devil is a what? Say it with me. Liar. Let's keep it moving. So then, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Quaylon is this Casanova. So Chevelle is just like, I was looking through his phone and I saw all these messages. And then he had all these thousands of Facebook messages from all these women. And I checked one of the text messages and the message said, to Quaylon from some random woman, I can't wait to get some more of that good D with an eggplant emoji. So I put 2 and 2 together and I realized that they having sex. Oh, really? What made you get there? Because you said you had to put 2 and 2 together. Was the 2 and 2 the girl telling her that she wants some more of his penis and the eggplant emoji? Was that the 2 and 2? Because I'm like, I don't need to put 2 and 2 together. When I read that, I know what's going on. You had to do more research? Not me. I was like, girl, what led you there? What was the 2 and the 2? Because there's only one, and it's that text message. Yes, he's cheating. It's you don't got to do no more research. It's right. And the girl said it was good. Child, she probably right. So, so anyway, before I move on, is Chevelle okay? She look a little different. She don't look healthy. Like something is going on with her body, her internal organs or something. Something don't look right. Listen, we have fun on the show. We do a little laugh. Yellowbone gives us a good because that's our signature. That's Yellow Bone's signature. She gives us a good little chuckle. Chuckling aside, girl, I hope that, that you're doing well in your health and you're taking care of yourself. If you got to get off of this show for one season, do what you got to do and get healthy. Do what you have to do for you. You look a little different. Listen, from what you have brought so far, I don't have a problem with you taking off and coming back because we know you can deliver. But take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. She looks very different. And not like in a drug way, like something going on in the body. Anyway, so back to the mess. So Chevelle is in her confessional with the producers. These producers are so messy. They're so freaking good. This show, have they won an Emmy yet? They need it. They need it. So the producer, while Chevelle is telling the producer about the cheating that Quaylon has done, the producer, so do you maybe want to call the girl? It's do you want to I don't know, just call her to see what the text message was about? Messy, but that's how you got to talk to the talent. That's how you got to talk to the talent. And Chevelle, she's just well, okay, I guess I got her number. I guess I guess I'll call her. Hello, who was this? Wait. I was like, get a girl a chance to answer. You guys, did y'all expect for Chevelle to go off like that? I know I didn't. We've never seen her act like this. So I just did not expect it. And I'm like, you called the girl and said, hello, who was this? The girl was like, you called me. I would have been if I was the girl, I would have been dying, laughing. Who is this woman calling me with this mess? Are you sleeping with him? You know who I'm talking about. Quaylon. And first of all, this girl is wrong. I feel so bad for laughing, but that girl had me rolling. She was like, she was like, Quaylon, that name don't really, I love black people. Oh, I love black people. She was like, that name don't really, that don't really bring up I don't know. I don't know what Quaylon. Girl, you sent the eggplant emojis. You know Quaylon. So this Chevelle is just like, are you putting money on his books? Did you do that? It don't matter. It don't matter. And the girl was like, I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Oh, Chevelle, she was clowning you. I bet you she had you on speakerphone and she was around her girlfriends and they were in that room dying, listening to this conversation. I feel so bad because Chevelle was just so emotional and this girl was just having a good time getting you to Quaylon. I don't know. That name don't sound funny. Maybe I put money on his books. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's my man. Maybe he not. I would be done. Listen, I'm sorry. I would be done, right? Because not only are you cheating on me, the side chick is playing me for a dummy. The side chick is laughing at, humiliating me. You know, the fact that she is paying you dust like this and giving you this comical energy, she thinks you're a fool. I would have been, after I listened to her, after the, I don't know, Quaylon name sound familiar. I would have been like, you know what? I'm better than this. I'm not going to be in this. I'm not going to be in this back and forth mess with you. But poor Chevelle, she's so into this dude. She was just talking to the girl who's cheating with your man. Are you putting money on his books? Does your daughter call him daddy? Do you buy him a brand new car even though you don't really know him like that? Is he living in your house? You sound dumb. You sound very dumb. And the girl knew it. That's why she was clowning you. Oh, I felt so bad for her. And then she was crying. My daughter is calling him daddy. That's on you, though. Chevelle, I'm so sorry. I hated to see her cry and fall apart. But I'm like, girl, that's on you. That's on you. He should, listen. Quaylon is absolutely responsible. Oh, my gosh. I just thought about something. I got to purchase my Yankee candles. Girl, let me hurry up and get, because I just found some Yankee candles on sale. I don't want to miss that sale. Anyway, because it's Black Friday. So I just, listen, Quaylon is very responsible for his behavior, right? And the things that he's done with your daughter. That door was opened by you for him to do this plan. You know what I mean? He's absolutely responsible for what he has done, but you are the one, I got to be honest, you're the one who encouraged that behavior. And you keep on using that to like guilt trip him into treating you right. We all know that a kid will never make a man treat a woman right. That's why it's just like, y'all can, this dude cheats on you, has another baby with somebody else. What you do? Have a baby to keep him here. It's the Rachel and Sarah all over again. A lot of women do not know that they keep on repeating this Rachel and Sarah cycle. Read the book of Genesis. They keep on repeating this cycle. It's just like, oh, so you had a baby by him. Well, guess what? I'm going to have two by him. It still won't keep him. He's still going to go where he want to be gone at. So it doesn't like matter. And I just feel so bad because you're using this child to guilt trip. And I feel like the next thing that she's going to do is probably get pregnant by this dude. And it's like, that's not going to make him act better. That's not going to make him treat you right. A man is only going to treat you right if he wants to. Like, you cannot force him into doing anything. You can't pay him enough. You can't have enough kids by him. You can't treat him the best. Like, it's whatever he wants to do. And I feel like women have to get that. If he wants to do it, he will do it. If not, whatever you do is not going to keep him. All that freaky stuff. I bite his butt while I lick his balls. He'll stay the night. He won't stay forever. If he wants to, he will. So anyway, I just felt really bad for Chevelle when she was just like breaking down crying. And although I was having a moment with her, I lost it again. Like, she had me hollering because again, she was real. Like, after she got off the phone with that girl who she was mad at. Why are you mad at her? She called her all these names. What did that girl do? Nothing. You're in a relationship with Quaylon, not that girl that's clowning you. So she gets off the phone with the girl. She goes back into the confessional and she's doing the interview with the producer. And then Quaylon calls and she's just like, oh, here he go. This is him calling. You want me to answer? You want me to answer? Okay. Hey, Quaylon. Why you got them other hoes calling? Just insane. We have never seen her like this. No, Quaylon, you cheating on me. She got the phone moving like this is him. Like they in a fight going back and forth with the phone. No, Quaylon. No, because you said that's what I'm talking about. Don't you? Insanity. Absolute insanity. And I know that producer was just like, please get all of this. Get all of it. Do not leave her. Stay on her, please. Like, she was giving them so much material. Listen, Chevelle, take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. We will wait for you because you will give us a season. I was kind of concerned last season. I didn't feel like you was bringing it, but baby, you showed up. You showed up. And you know who else showed up? Angie Brooks. Angie Brooks said, Nikki Pooh on the Sabbath again, killing me. Best one-liner. Maybe I did. Maybe no. Crazy town. Can't with the slow people. Angie, it's the Sabbath. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. But it's just, this was, out of this entire episode, the best scenes for me were Chevelle and Quaylon. Because they just gave so much. They gave so much, especially Chevelle. I was like, I can't believe it. Hey, Quaylon. Yo, what? It was so intense out of nowhere. 0 to 100 real quick. She's bringing it. She's bringing it. And then we later see, she's just like, because Quaylon's just like, I ain't doing nothing to you. What you talk about? I ain't never talked about it since I got out of prison. When did he start speaking this fast? Who are these people? I see you at home. Bye. So then they get home. And I guess they had to set up a camera because of COVID. You know, the film crew couldn't be in there. So it's like this Android phone, always this BlackBerry, all the way in the back, filming these two on the porch. Before I continue on, sup people, where is the Yankee Candle sale? On Amazon. It's on Amazon, sup people. Thank you so much for the super chat, my love. So we see them on the porch arguing. Quaylon is writing something. Please don't let it be rap lyrics. Listen, black men, the rap game is full. It's full. Let's start working on something else. Build another Peanut, or something like a Peanut, like Benjamin Carver. Y'all need to do something else. You know what I mean? We created the street lights. You know, we created refrigerators. We are creative people, black men. There is something else that you can do. The rap game is full. I hope he's not writing lyrics. I hope he's writing down an invention, something that he's creating that's going to, like, cure cancer, something. I hope that's what he's doing. I really hope he's not writing rap lyrics. So Chevelle is screaming at him. He's, writing a cure for cancer. I hope he's not paying her any mind. And Chevelle is just quoting these BET Movie of the Week lyrics to him. I could do bad all by myself. I gave all of myself to a man that ain't never give nothing back to me. I invested in you. I held you down. He don't care. He doesn't care. What else do you need? You said you found thousands. You needed to find thousands of messages from women. And as fans of this show, listen, you know what? I was about to say something, but let me dial it back because I was about to judge. I was about to say, if you're a subscriber and you're in Quayline's DMs, you should want better for yourself. But I have to be honest with you. I'm going to expose myself. Why not? Throw your tomatoes if you must. But Quayline was looking good this episode. I thought he looked good. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't know if he's doing a new skincare routine. But I was like, oh. Do I have to hop in his Instagram DMs with an eggplant emoji? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't feel right about this. The tomatoes have started. I'm sorry. But I was looking at him like, who is this man? Quayline? I don't know. He looked good this episode. He looked good. Was it the gold teeth? Oh God, what's happening to me? I only went to Atlanta for 2 weeks. Who am I? Oh, judge if you must. He looked good this episode. Child. Help, John. You got competition. Because you could have had a good thing, John. You could have had a good thing. But you want to stay and mess around with Lacey when you could have had a Nikki. I moved on to a gangbanger from Houston. Let's go. Oh, God. You've been talking to your hoes. That's going to be me next on the next season. Where have you been, Quayline? You've been talking to your hoes. They brought it this episode. These two are going to give us a season. Destiny and Sean. Destiny looked mad skinny. Doesn't she look like she lost a lot of weight from the last time we saw her? And it hasn't been a long time. Like, what, 2 weeks? What's going on with her? Real, like, skinny around the neck. Mother still got that gut. Work. That bear gut said, we're not going nowhere. But that's real, like, frail around certain places. To the point where I was even like, I'm in a group chat from hell. I'm on live, family. To the point where I was even like, Destiny, what's going on, mama? Are we doing something we shouldn't? I was a little worried. She looks very, very, very slim. I don't want to say this is good news, but a little bit of a relief. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. When she found out she wasn't pregnant with the pregnancy test, Destiny, no shade. You and Sean are not. You guys should definitely have children with other people after a lot of therapy. I feel like together, you two creating a life. I'm concerned. Y'all know I always, like I said last time, Destiny and Sean's child will definitely be a biter. Destiny and Sean's child will definitely be a child that terrorizes the class and the teacher. Who wants that? Who wants a biting student with a slow daddy and a deranged mama? You know what I mean? So I got to deal with that kid biting me, biting the other students, eating crayons in the corner, pissing on himself every damn day because he wants to. I tell him to go to the bathroom. He's standing in the front of the class and just piss and look at me and laugh. So I got to deal with that. Underpaid, overworked, and I got to deal with this biter. Then I got to deal with the mama. When she come to the PTA meetings, last time she tried to tase me. So I'm afraid for my life because this woman is crazy and deranged because I told her, please stop letting your son eat crayons in my classroom. Then I try to make some sense to the father. He looking at me like, oh, I don't know what's going on. That's a nightmare. That is a nightmare for a teacher. That is a nightmare for the parents of the students that will be in a class with this kid. Every day, my child comes home with bite marks. And I can't do nothing because the kid is special. So they won't let me say nothing about the kid because he got an issue. He got his daddy's mind. He got his mother's fervence. So I got to, I can't say anything. So I just got to wrap my baby up in bandages every damn day because I know when they go back to their school, they're going to get bit. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Listen, every child is a blessing from the Lord, but we all know what kid Sean and Destiny are going to reproduce. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. We're all afraid. We're all afraid. Would you want Destiny to come to a PTA meeting? Would you want to sit down with her and talk about her child who's violent and scared? Little Mike Myers. Would you want that? No, it's not fair. So listen, when I saw that the thing said not pregnant, I didn't feel bad. I felt relieved. I said, okay, you two are not a good coupling. This should not happen. And now something is going on with her. She thinks that she is pregnant because she takes off running with Sean's car and money. She's just driving around Vegas. She don't know where she's going, but she's driving around Vegas. She calls her mom and she's just like, I don't feel good. And her mom was like, well, girl, go to the hospital. I'm with mama. You're calling me, telling me you don't know where you're at and that you feel sick. Go to the hospital. No, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go. So then she drives herself to the hospital with the producer in the car. And then she tells the producer, my arm is going numb. And the producer's just like, well, pull over. I'll drive. Like, I don't know what Destiny did. I don't know what's going on. But listen, although I think she is going to birth a biter of a child, I want her to be okay. So I'm hoping that she goes to the hospital and she gets the help that she needs. And if she is pregnant, God help us. God help us. We have a super chat from Sup People. Sup People said the kid will be named Kyle. Thank you for the super chat. Oh gosh. Sean is very fertile. Who knew? It's always the most random men that are like fertile like that. Oh my gosh. Them good guys with money always be missing. But them broke crazy men always, hit the target right off the bat. Guys, you know who I miss? I miss Dylan and Heather. That chaotic couple was good TV. It sucks that they're not here. Let's move on to Michael and Sarah. Get well soon, Destiny. Get well soon. Michael and Sarah. Michael, where did he get this dirty, worn bear costume from? I'm like, did you rob a Chuck E. Cheese? I wouldn't be surprised if he robbed the Chuck E. Cheese for this costume. So anyway, he dresses up in this tacky, filthy bear costume to go see his children, who you guys have let me know that he is not locked up for child neglect because of his children. He's locked up for child neglect because he was neglecting somebody else's kid. A mess. This is Brittany's prize. No, not Brittany. What's her name? Sarah. This is Sarah's prize. This is who she will lose everything over for. Anyway, so he goes there after Malcolm leaves. He shows up and, he's super dad once again, right? And Sarah, who I agree with, she was just like, listen, when he's around my daughters, he's a great father. But then he disappears and there's nothing. That's not good. That's what I want to change. I will say this. Sarah does make it hard for Michael to be in their daughter's life because she wants him as well. And he doesn't want her. So we saw how it played on the other seasons, how she would use the children to manipulate him and to get him to have sex with her and to do what she wants. We've seen that, right? However, I just feel like these are your children and nothing should be able to stop you. So you're saying, oh, Sarah makes it really hard. Why don't you two just go to the courts and figure it out? It seems like they're finally in the courts, but I'm just like, Michael, you should not stay away for like 6 months because the mother is making it difficult. I understand. I totally understand. And I am giving sympathy where sympathy is needed. But I just feel like as a parent, nothing should stop you. Nothing. You know what I mean? If you got to blow Sarah's back out to spend the weekend with your kids, do that. You know what I mean? Tell her, when she wants another round, be like, oh my goodness, my penis is sore. I can't do anymore. You know what I mean? Like, give me a minute. Let it, I'm not feeling well. Do something. Do something so you can spend time with your babies, because that's the most important thing. You know what? Listen, what man don't like a little sex? A little crazy sex. That's what you're gonna get with her. That coochie familiar. You've been there before. You know what you're doing. But I know you don't want to wrap up her emotions because you're not into her. I understand, dude. But I just feel like you need to do a bit more. Because no, you're not getting locked up for child neglect for somebody else's kids when your two kids don't even know your middle name. You better go head on. You better go head on. Sarah is wrong. So are you. Malcolm, good guy. I feel bad for him because I feel like he's caught up in a really messy situation that if the cameras weren't there, I don't think he would be involved in. So he comes back after he gets Sarah some coffee and the girl some cookies. Really good stepdad. He comes back and Michael is there. Michael doesn't say anything to him. He's awkward. He doesn't know what to do. He's like turning around in circles, walking back and forth. Sarah is there holding her daughter, elated. Elated, because I told you this is all she wanted. Two black men dueling over her in heaven. In heaven, she's black men now. Calm down. There's more of me to go around. Black men. Anyway, so Malcolm finally says, "Hey, Michael, what's up?" Like breaks the ice. Michael is good to him or whatever. This is the thing, right? Y'all know I'm not team Michael, but Michael handled that situation well because Malcolm was getting out of pocket for me, asking him questions that is none of his business. You are not Sarah's husband. You are not the stepdad to these little girls. You did not legally adopt them. This is not your business. It's not. You know what I mean? You guys are just dating right at this point. She don't have your last name. You are not full-time there with children. You don't have the right to ask him. You just met this dude. So what's going on with you and Sarah and, the child custody court case? Excuse you? Excuse you? Michael just got up and was like, man, that's not your business. And walked away, as he should. As he should. And another person who should have done something that I was totally behind because they did finally do it, Malcolm sat down with Sarah and he was like, listen, what is this? Because you always get very emotional about this man. So am I like something that you're using for revenge to get back at him? Because he did that to you with another woman and that got you very emotional. And every time you talk about this man, you get emotional. When you saw him at your party, you were emotional. You keep on telling me that he's your ex and you're over him. But that was not the reaction of a woman who's over a man. And I think that Malcolm was absolutely right because we all saw it. We acknowledged it, right? Like when we saw it, we was just like, yeah, she's not over this dude. And even Michael knows it. Michael was just like, basically, he was just like, I can have Sarah anytime, any day, anywhere, whenever I want. I could tell her right now that I love her and I want to be with her and to dump Malcolm and she would do it. He's right. He's absolutely right. And I'm glad that Malcolm asked those questions of her because I think he was always thinking those things, but didn't want to make her feel bad. But then also he thought about, I don't want to be no nut. I don't want to be embarrassed on national TV. I don't want to be hurt like this. So if this is not the real deal, like if you're still with this dude, let me know. And Sarah, oh my God, her and Chevelle, they need to do a sitcom together or a BET movie of the week because this church play acting that they both give in every scene. Am I emotional about a man that drives me crazy? Or am I emotional about a man that drives me crazy over my kids? What do you think, Malcolm? Girl, what is this? Like, you are too young to be this intense. I want to be with you. I made that clear. And I'm getting emotional because you're bringing this up. You are insane. Absolutely. You are way too young. Like, you are not supposed to be here at this. You are in your 20s. Because I'm taking care of my kids by myself. And I get emotional because he don't want to be a father. Too soon, Sarah. It's too soon. It's too much. It's too black. Let's just say it. It's just like she becomes this old black ghetto auntie, and it's so weird. It's so weird. No, you are my man. I'm trying to take care of my family. This is Rochester. What the hell is going on in Rochester? But listen, I'm Team Malcolm. I'm Team Malcolm. Malcolm asked the right questions as he should. Sarah is doing the most for no reason. You're still in love with Michael, mama. Just admit it and move forward. Move forward, because it seems like later in the season you're going to get back with him anyway. So you ain't going to learn your lesson. You ain't going to learn. You're going to be in that confessional again. I got to hold down my family because my husband won't do what he needs to do for his kids. Seek help. You know what? That poor therapist. You don't take any of her advice. Poor thing. Andrea and Lamar, my favorite couple. I love them. I love this couple. You guys know I say it all the time. I think this couple is in love. I think they're in a good place. I think they're just giving us drama for the show. I honestly think they are 1000% acting on this show. I don't believe anything that they do. I don't mind it because I love this couple. Real quick before I go into them, my mom, we were watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. My mom gonna say, you know who I want to be on this show? And I was like, who? Andrea. I think she will be so good for this cast. I said, Mama, Andrea ain't got this cast money. Girl, this show is about wealth. No shade, Andrea. I ain't got no money either. So, I'm not dragging you, but I'm just like, Mama, how Andrea could be on this show as the Uber driver, not as a cast member. Anyway, I love them. I love this couple. So, because they give you, it's like a sitcom. They give you the sitcom hilarity. So Andrea is teaching her daughter, Priscilla, Priscilla looks just like a mother, shaped just like a mother, walk just like a mother, act just like a mother. So Andrea is in there teaching her a school, her school lesson, I guess, because the schools are closed due to COVID. And while she's teaching her, Lamar, she's still trying to break into the game, is playing his rap music. So she comes in and she's like, Lamar, can you please turn this down? I'm trying to teach our daughter in the other room and you are blasting this music. And he's like, do you hear this? Do you hear this? I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no I ain't got no time for all that stuff you saying. You need yourself a sister wife so you can get yourself to do something instead of bothering me. I love them. They are hilarious. So then let's talk about this live. So Andrea is now the breadwinner for the family. The breadwinner is WeTV. So she's like, yeah, now, I've been studying in school. So now I'm a real estate agent. So I have to, as the breadwinner of the family, I have to go out and sell these houses. So when she walks out, she's just like, Lamar, make sure I sell all these houses because we need this money. And then she walks out in her little Ross dress for less, power dress. And she walks out with her little slides. Let me tell you how this is pure BS, right? What job is open in LA? Unless you're a freaking cheesecake factory. Everything is closed. Everybody is working remotely. Ain't no real estate agent surviving in LA. Not now, baby. Ain't nothing selling. Ain't nothing selling. The only homes that are being sold are the homes that are being foreclosed on. They are being sold to the freaking bank. You ain't selling nothing, Andrea. This is all fake. You're not, you of all people. If the cast $1 million listings, LA ain't selling nothing. I know you not selling nothing. We're still in the pandemic. I don't know if this show is going to act like the pandemic don't exist. I don't know, but I'm like, there's no way you are selling homes, that you are working as a real estate agent right now, especially as a newbie. As you just broke into the game and you're selling homes all of a sudden. Play checkers, not me. Still love them though. Still think that this couple is fun. So anyway, when Andrea leaves, hold on. When Andrea leaves, Lamar wants to, because Andrea was telling her daughter about her culture. What is she? Is Andrea? the offspring of immigrants? Is she like first generation American? Because I hope she is not African. I hope she's not African American, Black American, doing all of this stuff. Because she keeps on saying African. No, she keeps on saying African American, I think. And I'm just like, my daddy taught me this dance. And I'm like, Andrea, are you are you just using a whole continent of Africa and you're saying that's your culture? The whole continent? And then of the parts of America that has like the good blacks that you like, the smart blacks with money, is that the culture as well? Because I feel like she pulling what is it, a John, like, you know how John was cosplaying Native American. Andre, I feel like you cosplaying African immigrant. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you cosplaying first generation African immigrant. That's what I'm getting. Anyway, so then Lamar's like, well, let me tell you about my family's culture, and he brings out a photo book, and he said, this has been with me even while I was in prison. Little Priscilla says, can I smell the album? Because I want to know what prison smells like. He gives his daughter the book to smell and says to her, it smells like lockdown, don't it? This couple is hilarious. I'm like, I'm literally watching a child smell a photo album because she wants to know what prison smells like. And her daddy is telling her, don't it smell like lockdown? You can't write this. You cannot write this. So anyway, Lamar tells Priscilla that she has a sister. And this is why I say that Priscilla is her mother. She is the little version of Andrea. Because when he tells her that he has a little sister, she was just like, a big sister, she was just like, I have a sister? Then the little girl kicked in and she was just like, I have a sister. But that first reaction was her mother. That was her mother. So she got excited about that. And then he was like, well, do you want to go meet her? So he's setting up a meeting to go meet with his older daughter, who he had when, I think she was conceived when he was 15. She was born when he was 16. And he's been in and out of her life. This is the thing that I don't like about that. He says that he stays away from her because Andrea doesn't like the fact that he has kids outside of her. I don't like that, Andrea. I don't like that at all. You should be the one making sure he stays engaged in his daughter's life. You should not be the one deterring him from having a relationship with his older daughter. That's really ugly. That is really mean of you. And I just don't like it. How do you have beef with his child? You're a grown woman. You beefing with somebody like what, 19? How do you do that? Or like, is she in her 20s? I don't know. But I'm just like, how do you do that? I don't like that. And maybe there's more to this story. I haven't heard it. I would need to hear more. But right now, I am not liking what Andrea is doing. I don't like that at all. Even still, Lamar, nobody can keep you from your kid. I don't care if your current wife don't like the fact that you got the oldest child. That's not on her. She don't have to like it, but you can still have a relationship with your daughter. Because I was even for his daughter when he said, oh, I'm going to bring Priscilla to come and meet you because I want y'all to know each other. She was just like, well, no, I don't really want to do that. I agree with her. I don't think that she did not want to meet with him with Priscilla because she didn't want to meet her little sister. She wanted to cuss her father out and probably cry and tell him how she really feels. And she doesn't want to do that in front of her, 7-year-old sister. I agree with her. And he was like, well, am I going to see you at such and such location? She was just like, I don't know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I agree with the little girl. I agree, because it's just like, you haven't seen me in 2 years. You've been in and out of my life, and then you just stopped being in my life for 2 years. But you're on this TV show being a father to 2 children that you did not birth. And then I'm also watching you be the father to my little sister that I always wanted you to be to me. She got issues, and they're justified. They're absolutely justified. So I had no problem with the way she talked to him. I had no problem with her not wanting to see Priscilla right away, because I got to get him together. You know what I mean? Like, she got to cuss her father out. She got to say some things. And little Priscilla don't need to hear her say those things. Little Priscilla don't need to be there while she's pouring out her heart to him and letting him know how he treated her when he abandoned her several times over and over and over. Team Andrea's daughter. Um, sorry, Team Lamar's oldest. I'm rooting for that little girl. I'm on her side. I'm on her side. Let's get to Brittany and Marcelino. Y'all know this is another couple that I love. I'm especially Team Brittany, and I have been rooting for Brittany for since she got on this show. And because you love people, you check them right when they're wrong. Brittany and Marcelino, this party was so irresponsible. This was such an irresponsible party. Way too many people, not a mask in sight, still in a deadly pandemic. Still in a pandemic. Because this was filmed recently, guys. This was filmed recently. Still in the thick of it. No conclusion. You know what I mean? Like we have no vaccine. Still in the thick of this pandemic, and your house is overflowing with people with no mask. No mask. Irresponsible, Brittany. Absolutely irresponsible. You're in there celebrating your 30th with your friends and your husband and your little sister. And you know who's also in there with you celebrating? Corona and death. Okay? The coronavirus and death is like, yes, dip it and do it. Happy birthday, Brittany. Ready to take everybody out. And everybody in that party, no shade, but everybody in that party got a little meth problem, okay? Or probably recovered. But we have seen the results of this drug. So I just know your respiratory system ain't 100. They over here playing with a virus. I love that couple, but that party was extremely irresponsible. So many people are not having birthday parties. Do you think my mother wanted to have a Zoom birthday party for her 60th? No, but you know, she didn't want to die. She didn't want to die. And her guests didn't want to die. Just irresponsible. Irresponsible. And since we're here, since I'm here checking you, sis, this blonde. Oh my God, Brittany, I love all of your hair choices, not this one. I was like, who is this? Well, this isn't. I think because she's already fair skinned, right? I think if she had a little bit of melanin, it was a little darker, the blonde may work. But it's just like everything just washed her out. I feel like this hair washed her out and aged her drastically. Red is your color. You look so great with red hair because it brings out your freckles, it brightens your cheeks, it plumps your lips. It really the red just suits your face. The red just suits your face a lot better. But you know what? You're turning 30, you're making your own decisions. Sometimes you make bad decisions when you turn 30 because it's a lot. It's a big birthday. So happy birthday. I hope you make it. I hope everybody at that party make it to another birthday. I don't know what Corona and death said, but baby, I wouldn't take that risk. Not at 30. Y'all might say, oh my goodness, we're young. We'll be fine. No, this virus is taking out young people too. Young people too. And again, y'all got meth respiratory systems. I wouldn't play with that. Also, since we're here talking about, awkward situations and elephants in the room, let's have this conversation because it needs to happen. Hold on. I think, who the hell is this? Oh, no. Child, did y'all see all my Terrell Owens pictures? Child, just pulled the Chris Evans. Anyway, who's this? Who is this? Because homegirl was sitting in that dress, wasn't she? She was in that dress. Oh, hold on. Did I miss a super chat? I hope I didn't. Let me know, moderators, if I missed a super chat. But she was in that dress. Homegirl said, I'm going to get this hair done. I'm going to get these eyebrows done. Because she was just a little pinup girl bang with a little pixie cut in the back. Little pixie cut slash bob. Got her eyebrows done. Did her makeup. Put on her little bodycon dress and was standing at the party. Patting the puss. Did y'all see her patting the puss? Patting the puss with no grill. No freaking teeth. You took out your time for this hair, your eyebrows, and this bodycon dress, but not the teeth. What the hell is going on in Vegas? What the hell? Because she was just standing there knowing that she was killing it. And this rainbow, it's rainbow bodycon dress. Mm-hmm. Ma'am, where are your freaking priorities? Oh, God. And I have to ask the question: was people what? God, was everybody at this party young and like ex meth addicts, so they looked a lot older than they really were? Because it was a lot of bodycon dresses with elderly faces, and I was just like, what? How are y'all serving 20 and 60 at the same damn time? What's going on? I'm missing something. Now, are we old and just living your best life? Are we in our bodycon dresses at 62? Do it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm confused. Cause that girl, I was just like, is this her aunt or is this a girlfriend? The no front teeth threw me off. It was the no front teeth and it was the bodycon dress. I was just like, is this 29 or 70? I didn't know, but it was mm, mm. You could not have told her nothing. And you know what? Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Because if you gonna walk up in that party with them whole pumps, with them big block whole pump heels, and that bodycon dress with the slit up with no panties. This is Vegas. She wasn't wearing no panties. And if you're gonna sit there, legs cocked open and pat the puss with no front teeth and know that you that girl, who am I to hate? Girl, go ahead on. This is for, let's give it up for the lady in the bodycon dress with no front teeth. You deserve. You deserve. Because I thought about it. I was just like, if I had no front teeth, I don't think I would be at no parties in the bodycon dress with block heel pumps and no panties. I couldn't do it. But you did, girl. You go. You go. Yeah, because I was thinking about it. And I was like, I wouldn't do it. But that confidence, you go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead, sis. Pat your puss all night at this Corona party. Pat, because this might be the last time you could pat that puss without being in the ICU. Pat that puss. Go ahead on, girl. Go ahead on, girl. Proud of you. Proud of you. Um, did y'all see her drop it low? Oh, Vegas. Vegas is another world. Vegas is another world. I'm like, is everybody at this party young or old? Or a mixture in the same body? What's going on? What's going on? Meth ain't no joke. Speaking of meth, no. We're not gonna do this, Brittany. We're not gonna do this because Brittany now is using this show as an opportunity to put her whole family on. I'm not hating. I would do the same thing too. Do what you gotta do, big sister. Do what you gotta do. However, we are not bringing your whole family on this show using your mama's meth addiction. Y'all got to come another way. Y'all got to come on this show another way because her sister, who didn't even know how old she was turning. Wait, how old are you? 30. Great. Listen, my first memories of mom was when she took me to a crack house. I'm getting opportunist. I look up to you because mom took me to a crack house. And I almost died in the crack house. You're trying to get another season. You're trying to get a bigger role. I don't like it. Your mother is struggling. I get you're angry and upset. I've been there, right? But that's not your way on the show because all of a sudden this sister came out of nowhere. Now the sister who looked just like Brittany's mama, we see her going to work, going to school, not really wanting to be on this freaking TV show, but her sister had better opportunities here, so she wanted her to be here with her. This other sister came makeup ready, style just ready to get on camera. Like, you're so comfortable talking about your mother's meth addiction. We're not going to use that. Your mama is sick, okay? But we're not going to use that to stay on this show and become a main character. I see you. Listen. So Brittany is having fun at her Corona birthday party, right? Just having fun, spreading the virus, living her best life, killing elderly people who will soon come in contact with everybody there. Having a great time. Marcelino takes the birthday cake and smashes her birthday cake onto her hair. Because remember, the lady with no front teeth for the bodycon dress, Brittany was using her as a shield. Homegirl ain't care because she was on camera. Okay, she ain't care. Confidence, 1,000. So Marcelino playfully throws the cake at her. Let me say this, right? I know there's something that people do, smash your face in the birthday cake or smash your face in the wedding cake. That ain't never been me. Even on my wedding day, let my husband try to smash the wedding cake in my because he loved me. We fighting. No, that's not fun. That's not fun. I don't like that. Don't smash my cake and don't smash my face in the birthday cake. Don't smash my face in the wedding cake. Whoever it is, square up. Square up. We fighting. Don't do that. That's not. I don't like that. I don't like that. So I understood Brittany, right? Before I go on, Angie, thank you for the super chat. Angie said, meth, COVID, and no teeth parties. Say no to drugs, please. Thank you for the super chat, Angie. So that's not my thing, right? Thank you, sis. I got where Brittany was coming from. Do I think she was overreacting? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Here's why. Brittany, was she a little intoxicated? Absolutely. When, as a woman, even if you're intoxicated, when somebody messes with your hair, you sober up and you come back to your senses. When she realized that cake and that batter and that sugar was in her weave, she lost it, as she should. You can throw something in the hair, right? If it's just your hair, because you can wash it. It'll take a long time for you to style it back, but it is what it is. You throw cake in my weave. I don't know what kind of weave this is. I don't know if she got the glue one. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it's clip-ins if she paid $130 to do that. I think she got that glue thing. That is really hard to get out. I was just thinking about if anybody, my spouse, whoever, threw cake in my hair and I had a weave, my hair is ruined. How the hell am I going to wash that cake out of my braids? How am I going to do that? So I got to redo my entire hair. So she was pissed off. She said, I paid $130 for this. I don't know why. Get your money back. You were robbed. Happy birthday. Hope you make it to 31. Irresponsible. So I got exactly where she was coming from. Would I call my husband a bald-headed MFer in front of everybody at my party? No. No. And you know Marcelino, who loved his locks. You know what I mean? That was like his signature back in the day with his hair when he was a video hoe. He felt some sort of way about that, as he should have. And he was hurt and he actually left. And I was just like, that's going to be a problem for you because you humiliated your husband in front of people. But again, he also humiliated her. But it's just like men are so sensitive, girl. Whew. And this Marcelino, you know how sensitive he is. Child, he going to be walking on the streets of Vegas for days. No, I ain't going back in there. You don't talk to a king of a castle like that. Girl, find him and say sorry. Find him and say sorry. Still Team Brittany, though. You jacked up her weave with that cake. I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. Lacey, Shane, and John. Shane. It's a lot of hair. It's a lot of difference in hair this season. I think everybody got some new money. You know, WeTV just blessed everybody with a bigger budget. So it's a lot. This cast is starting to look a little different. Case in point, Shane. He got a Jerry curl. I said, when did Shane ever have curly texture? Hold on, Dee Dee. Dee Dee said, I am a radiologist. I worked in, obstetrics. I'm sorry, I went to performing arts high school. Radiologist for 4 years. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm about 99% sure that lady wasn't even a sonographer. That fake, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, she's saying that fake did that ultrasound. Love you, Nikki. Oh, wow. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Dee Dee. You know what, Dee Dee? Hold on. Thank you for the super chat. You know what, Dee Dee? I want to say this. And the doctor looks very familiar to me. And I'm starting to think it's because she reminds me of Sally Jesse Raphael. But I also think I've seen her on TV before. I think that I've seen her on TV before outside of being Sally Jesse Raphael's stunt double. I think I've seen her on TV before. So I believe you, Dee Dee. I don't think that she is. I think she's playing a character. I really do. Thank you for that, DD. Thank you. Um, so Lacey and Shane and his Jericho, they go to get the ultrasound about their kids, the triplets, because Shane is stressing out about having, 6 kids at 22. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? So they get there to the ultrasound and they find out that only out of their 3 babies, only one survived. So it's not. So it's complex emotions, right? It's crying because you've lost your identical twins, but it's also being very happy that one of your children has survived. So I felt really bad for the both of them because that's like a lot to take in at once. I will say this though: did Sally Jesse Raphael really see 3 in the beginning? Because she was struggling when she was looking at the ultrasound. She's just like, oh, mm, what kind of doctor are you? I'm during the pandemic. I'm going to take down my mask so you can hear me better. Sally Jesse Raphael, pull that up. Pull that mask up. This woman is pregnant. Anyway, so she tells her that they lost 2 of their children. Dee Dee, I don't know if there were 3 there to begin with. Oh, I don't feel like Sally Jesse Raphael saw that correctly. Again, I'm not in that ain't my profession. I didn't study this, so I don't know. But I'm just like, did you really see 3? Because did we see the sonogram with the 3 kids? Did we ever see that? Did Sally Jesse Raphael make a mistake? I also have another thought about this. I'm not going to say what my thoughts are. I'll probably say it next week because I don't want to be insensitive. And this is like this all just happened, on this episode. They just lost their children. We're gonna let it sit right there. I'll talk about my other thoughts on this next week because it'll be a different episode. They'll be in a different space. I just feel like I shouldn't talk about that right now while on this episode they're mourning their babies. It's about Shane. And he's happy to be a dad. You know, um, he's happy to be a father to a baby. Um, we'll talk about that next week. Um, but yeah, I felt really bad for the both of them. You know what I mean? Like they just, it's a lot to take in. You just lost your child, but you gotta be celebratory because you have one. Oh, women go through so much, so much. And you know what? Since I'm here, dare I say it? I've been liking Lacey. Like this whole episode, I was just like, she seems like a good. What am I saying? Like she seems like a really nice person when she's pregnant. I think this is just Lacey being pregnant, and I think because she has a high risk pregnancy, she's just trying to be very chill and not like, be her normal messy self. But dare I say it, I enjoy her. I enjoy her being pregnant and just nice and not messy and just I enjoyed watching their scenes together because they look like a really happy, in love couple, excited about having a child together. It just their scenes in this episode looked very, very sweet. What I can do without WeTV is their sexy stuff. I get uncomfortable with Lacey and Shane because they get mad. They go from being like, ooh, to just nasty. There's no in between. It's like, oh, I'm just, things are very sensitive now with me because, I'm pregnant. No, let me do it. Hold on. Let me work on her voice. Things are very, sensitive for me right now because I'm pregnant and, things down there are really like sensitive. You just can say that, I got more hormones and everything because, I'm pregnant. You don't have to let us know that your pregnancy coochie is on fleek, right? And then we don't have to have Shane staring at your coochie. Yeah, I love it down there. It's real sensitive. It's real engaged. Why are you doing this? I felt so uncomfortable. I'm like, why are you looking at your pregnant wife's coochie on TV? Talking about how nice it is and how sensitive and engaged her vagina is. It was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable. Like, let's be real, right? Ladies, Even if your man does something like that, oh my goodness, ugh, that coochie. Like if he talks to your coochie in private, it's like, oh, stop, you are so nasty. Oh my goodness, like let me talk to the coochie. I miss the coochie. It's stop, you are nasty. You in public? Like, are you just at the TGI Fridays and your man just start talking to your coochie? What's up? I can't wait to get in. After I tear these onion rings up, I'm gonna tear you up. It's weird. It's weird. It's uncomfortable. We don't need to see that. Especially then when she's pregnant and they're moving into this like love couple thing. Let's just kill this sexy stuff with them. It was such an uncomfortable scene. I'm like, is he talking to a coochie on camera? What the hell is the producer doing? Like it was an uncomfortable situation to watch. I can only imagine what that thing, how it looked when it was being filmed, and what else they said that didn't make it to camera. They are too nasty. This is just such a nasty couple. Oh, y'all know them nasty couples where it's just like it's uncomfortable being around them. Because of course you want to hang out with your friends who are in love and relationship, and it's beautiful. It's like, oh, they're holding hands, they're having a good time. Then it's that nasty couple just like licking on the neck. It's just like, oh my gosh, we are at BJ's. We're at BJ's, guys. Calm down. Like, stop. I can't wait. I'm gonna nibble on them titties. I love you, girl. Ooh, I can't wait to tear that thing off. It's uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. Shane, you are too young. This doesn't happen yet. This doesn't happen until you're like 74 and you're taking Viagra and you're rediscovering, your peen. This is weird. It's weird and uncomfortable. I really hope they don't keep this up this season. I hated it when they did it last season, and now I'm just like, that was uncomfortable to watch. Yeah, that thing is sensitive. I'm telling you, it's sensitive. Hell no. I'm sorry. No, not my king. Not my king. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me. We're in public. We're at Cheesecake. If you don't get yourself together and drink some water, calm down. Say that for the car. Something. Anyway, thank you, Stella, for the super chat. Stella said Ty Rice would be the type to be taught. Thank you. That's what I feel like. Shane is way too young for this, Stella. Ty Rice would be the type to be talking to a coochie at Applebee's or Olive Garden. You know it. You know it. Or KFC. Because especially eating that chicken with that toothpick. I can't wait to tear you up like I tear up this wing. Weird. They're too young for that. It's way too young and weird. Anyway, thank you for the super chat, Stella. Now, my loves, if you were just here for the review, here's where it ends. We're about to get into the chit chatter. So we're done. Now we're going to get into the chit chatter. What's up, my loves? How are we doing? Somebody said, wonder if John thinks it's on fleek too. Lacey, you better not. Not when you're with child. Please. Don't be messy with a baby. Anyway, Bonnie said, hey, Nikki, I love your lives. Love you, Nikki. Love you too, Bonnie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Sup, people. How does Michael not have an OnlyFans before Cole? Oh, my goodness. Because, there's speculation out there that Michael is a pimp, that he's pimping Maria. That's what people are thinking. And when I say people, I'm talking about me. I feel like he's pimping Maria. I feel like that girl that we're going to see next week is going to be Maria. If it's not Maria, it's some super fan. But I think it may be Maria. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. I'm glad you had fun. Please hit the like button, my loves. Yes, is it Janice? Yes, Janice. I saw the YouTube interview with Kelly. She was being so honest and forthcoming, and she really shed light. I can't find. Oh shoot, I gotta find that Wendy Williams interview for my last live. But I can't believe I didn't do that. Let me make a note. Let me make a note because I need to put that in. Find the Wendy Williams interview with the Grand Dame. Are you serious? Not you, Siri. Find the Wendy Williams interview with the Grand Dame and put it in the description box of my last live. Not Love After Lockup. Thank you. Um, so I don't damn it, what was I talking about? Because I forgot to do that. And I said I was gonna do it. And I'm a woman of my word. Oh, but Kelly, she gave a lot of behind the scenes tea. It was a good interview. A really, really good interview. And she was able to get out her side of the story. Sean is a deadbeat. He is a deadbeat. She was like, he's doing all this stuff on TV, but he is not like that with the kids. They don't even talk to him. Ciao. Tell it, Sarah. Sarah said, which Sarah is this? Sarah said he doesn't need an OnlyFans. Bunch of thirsty girls reloading his Cash App for nothing. Very true. The fans are taking care of Michael. Jimmy G, Josh got arrested again. John got arrested again. I can't. We're broken up. I've moved on to Quaylon. I've moved on, John. Yeah, Jay, I talked about that earlier about Michael being back in jail on child endangerment. Like, dude, what? Shane is too young, Bonnie. I absolutely agree with you. He's way too young, but you have to realize he went into prison as a kid, came out a man, and the first coochie he jumped into was Lacey's. So for him, we don't know how many people he's been with before he went to prison, but for him, he's still like a young guy. He's still like a kid, and he jumped into this like seasoned sex worker coochie. She was probably doing something to him he ain't never thought about. You know what I mean? Some people probably saw on little porn sites on his camera that he could sneak into jail. You know what I mean? Like she has done things to him and turned this boy out. She probably gonna have his mind until he's in his 30s. She's probably gonna have him on lock for a really long time. Uh, I mean, at one point, I feel like, I think sometimes he wished he would have kept on walking when he walked out of that prison and walked right by Lacey. But then again, without Lacey, he wouldn't be on this TV show. He would not have these opportunities that he has now. And he wouldn't be a dad. Yeah, I think he would be a dad later on. But I think for somebody like Shane, he really wants to be a father. So there's also a plus to being with Lacey, but she's older than him and she's very manipulative. And I think that she used the fact that, she used her, sex, and she used the money that she has to overpower him and put him in and make herself dominant over him. And it's worked. It's worked for a really, really long time. I think at some point when he grows up and gets older and, lives a bit of life, I don't think that she'll be able to hold that over him anymore. I don't think she'll be able to dominate him like she does now. Hey, Pam. Welcome, sis. P3 Ace 911. Kelly shed a lot of light in her interview. She absolutely did. J Girl said Michael left the child in the hotel room alone. I think it was probably one of Maria's kids because somebody said it was Maria's grandkid. That's what people are saying. And I think, they probably left the baby in a room while they were, while he was tricking her on the street. Why did you on a TV show? Why do you need to be a pimp? Ugh. Again, this is all alleged. The people that are talking about that, because it gives me pimp. It gives me pimp. Yeah, I don't think that Sean was around his kids like that either. And Kelly, she confirmed that. She confirmed that he is a deadbeat, Ryan. It's Kima. I'm not shocked by it either, but the way Sean was acting, like I have to talk to Kelly every day because we have to talk about our kids and all the things that you weren't doing that until you got on the show and trying to make drama with Destiny. Oh, not QC girl said not John, but Josh. Was Josh the one who was with that who loved being in prison, and he moved with that girl to his mama's house, and then they broke up? Is that who John is? I mean, Josh is. Black Lavender. I screamed when Chevelle kicked off those mules. I was like, oh, what's going on? Chevelle gave it this episode. Chevelle put in work. Oh no! Jimmy G said Josh from Josh and Cheryl. He was arrested on possession of a firearm while in possession of a controlled substance. And while in possession of a controlled substance with the intent to distribute. You selling drugs? That's what I see when y'all watch my lives and I be giving these people advice. That's why I do that, right? Because for a lot of these people, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It won't come around again. So you have to take every opportunity for what it's worth. There's no reason that Josh, who wrote that book that I said was a really good book from what I read, I said, listen, it gives me Ben Affleck in the town. You know what I mean? It was poorly written, right? But it's something that definitely would have got some kind of buzz on Netflix. There's no reason why he did not use his opportunity and what little fame he was getting from this show to try to market that book into a film, a mini series, an independent film, try to turn it into a script to sell to somebody. You have this opportunity. It won't come around again for many people. Use it. Use it. That's why I said this about the Bachelorette. I'm like, this for a lot of y'all, this won't happen again. This won't happen again. A lot of these bachelorettes get married and they fade off into the distance. And then it's another one. You better make this opportunity what you can make it. Flip it. Flip it. Because after this season, there's going to be another bachelorette. We're not going to remember you. Thank God we got two black ones because that sets them apart. So you always remember them because they're groundbreakers. But for a lot of them, it's just like, oh, after Becca, who? Who was before Becca? Oh, Rachel. But who was before Rachel? And then who was before her? It's just like you forget. So you have to make these opportunities what it's worth. Turn it into a hosting position. That's what Rachel did. She got a successful podcast. She has several hosting jobs that she's doing. Turn this into something that could benefit you later when you're off the show. Why is Josh back in prison for selling drugs and having a firearm? Why, when you were just on a hit TV show? No reason. No reason. Yes, Christine Quaylon. So, disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Quayside. Dee Dee said Quayside has been looking like Lil Wayne from his Spider-Man video when he had more than 3.5 dreads. Nick Jordan, what's up? Nick Jordan, Jules Nubian. Girl, this season came out swinging. It sure did, Nick. It sure did. Chevelle throwing them clothes off the window, then running downstairs, kicking off the mules, collapsing on the ground. Work. Work. Now we're going to have Tinkerbell moved in the driveway. So, Lindsay is going to be, going from the trailer, humping Tinkerbell to humping. You know what? I just thought about this. I want her daughter back with her grandmother. That kid don't need to be. This is my thing with Lindsay. This is my problem. This whole thing. Oh, my daughter, Molly Grace, is back with me. I'm so happy. You just got your daughter back in your life after being out of her life because of something you did for 4 years. Why the hell are you concerned about Tinkerbell? Why you want to move Tinkerbell into the driveway? You should not be thinking about anything else. The only thing that needs to be on your mind is scamming John and making sure your daughter has the best. Why are you bringing another relationship into this scenario? You have not seen your child for 4 years. Why in the hell is your mind on Tinkerbell? That's my issue with Lindsay. I feel like her daughter is better off with her grandmother. She does not make the best decisions. She act like she's Lindsay's big sister or she act like she's her daughter's big sister or like friend. You're not friends. You're her mother. You have to raise her better than you. Oh, well, I just saw some. Misty, you think Lacey gonna have wrinkles? The Juvederm queen? Oh no. She gonna be pulled. Pulled for the rest of her life. Yeah, Sean and Quaylon are very young. Not Sean, I mean, what's his name? Shane. He's so young. What are you 30 years old? What are you saying in a 22-year-old man who just got out of prison, who went in as a teenager? What is the appeal besides being able to take advantage of him and dominate him? That's the appeal. Oh my goodness. Sarah said that from 2 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., Michael said that he was getting a kid gummy candy. Sarah is absolutely right for not letting you see them children unsupervised. Especially after this, she has all the ammo in the world. All the ammo in the world. People reported that he left the 5-year-old alone. Oh my gosh. At the pool, and the kid was asking the hotel workers for food. Sick. He's so sick. Oh yes, Black Lavender. I saw those feet, but I feel like her feet was dusty because she was beating the gravel. You saw how she ran out of that house and was beating the gravel in her driveway before she threw herself to the ground. That's why her feet are dusty like that. Of course he's out on bail, Bonnie. The show not gonna keep their star in prison. They don't want him to stay in there long, and they can't get him back out. They got a love triangle with him in it. It's Michael, Sarah, and Malcolm. I'm talking about Michael, Virginia. You know what, Nick Jordan? That makes a lot of sense. Nick said, how did Chevelle go from the house to the apartments? That makes so much sense. Where was she? That makes so much sense. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, guys. I know when I get quiet, the comments are jumping. Yes, but that's Miss Gigi 88. That's who they are. Oh my God. If y'all don't leave Lindsay in her prison makeup alone, she loves like a deep green, aqua blue eyeshadow. Any day of the week, any time of the day, any event. That aqua and green, it's like blue down here, and then it comes up to like aqua and turquoise, and it's the whole eye. There's like no shading or nothing. It's the whole eye with a red lip. Very Little Mermaid. Very Little Mermaid. Misty said Lindsay hustled Scott for that driveway space. She sure did. This was a good episode. I will give them that. I will give them that. I was like, okay, see, I'll be tuned in. I'll be tuned in every week. P3 Ace 911 said the photographer was wrong for not saying anything about Lindsay's makeup. He just want a job, and now his photography business is on TV. You know, he probably did that for Lindsay for free because Lindsay was just like, "Hey, can we do like an exchange? If I need some photos. I'm on this TV show. It's a great advertisement for you. You know, that's what that was." Natasha said, "Was Chevelle running from herself?" No, ma'am. She was giving you drama. Yeah, Koosy girl, do you think that they just rented that house for that scene? Because she probably couldn't do that in her apartment. I don't know. That was weird. That was weird. Yeah, I didn't understand that either. And then we were back to the apartment, and I was like, "What is that?" Ryan said Lindsay stuck her daughter up in the attic so she could have her girlfriend in the camper in the driveway, and the dude that she's scamming on the couch. Child, Lindsay, you got to go straight. Like, and going straight means you got to stop that tricking that you were doing when you were addicted to drugs and selling drugs. You have to go straight. You have to go on the straight and narrow because your daughter needs you to. Your daughter needs you to. You can't come out of prison and still be the same person just not, selling drugs. I'm not selling drugs, but I'm scamming men. You know what I mean? I have my daughter with me, but I'm not really involved in her life because I'm over here trying to, bang Tinkerbell in her camper. That baby needs to be your priority. You were out of her life for 4 years. She's still very young. You know what I mean? She's a teenage. She's about to be. She's going to be a teenage girl. She needs her mother. She needs a mother to help her with a period. She needs a mother to help her with, training bras and all of that stuff. She needs her mother to tell her how to, how boys are going to be. And, she needs a mother to help her with those things. Because if she grows into a woman, she needs the woman who gave life to her to help her in that journey. You're trying to get banged by Tinkerbell. Where are you? And I'm not saying that you can't, be a single mom and date, right? Lindsay's situation is messy. She's living with Scott because she needs money and provision. And, she knows that he can't get nobody like her. So he'll do whatever she wants him to do. She really wants to be with Tinkerbell. That ain't your priority. That ain't your problem right now. You have a daughter who you have not seen for 4 years. That's more important to you right now. You don't need to be in this place with Scott. You need to be with your grandmother. And you need to be working somewhere, trying to get a better life for you and your child. I feel like she's very self-serving. She's like a selfish parent. And that's a horrible thing to have as a kid, a selfish parent, because they can never take any kind of criticism. Everybody else is wrong. And if it doesn't, and even if it's something concerning you, if it doesn't make them feel good, or if it doesn't serve them in some sort of way, you don't get that. You don't get it, and they don't acknowledge that that's something that you need because they don't feel like it could benefit them. That's a very terrible trait to have as a parent. Oh, God, that poor baby. That poor baby. And then she has the nerve. I didn't talk about this in the review, but she has the nerve to say, oh, we need to talk about, talking to Scott, we need to talk about how you invaded my privacy. You're a scammer. You don't have no privacy in his home. Like, he found your manifesto, and you're done. And you're done. I think she's going to try to manifest some book next episode to be like, this is where it all came from. Girl, bye. You're a scammer. You're a scammer. Yeah, Michael could have been in a whole lot of trouble if something happened to that baby. If that baby was kidnapped, if that baby got hit by a car, if that baby drowned. Like, if anything happened to that child, he's so lucky that the staff found that baby. Because if that child would have been harmed or died, we wouldn't be seeing Michael for a very long time. Dee Dee, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Yeah, Quaylon, thank you, Small Brittany. Small Brittany said, I'm still mad about Quaylon's hair. He's a whole lie. Quaylon wasn't doing his hair. Listen, you were in between some man's leg getting your hair twisted. It's all right. Don't mean you gay. You went to a good hairstylist. Natasha probably. Natasha said, so was Michael with Maria in Florida because he was married in Daytona. Maria is from Miami. Probably pimping her all across Florida. Yep. The baby was by himself for 5 hours. That's a shame. Jacqueline, we see each other. We here. We here. Sarah's still gonna want Michael even after all that mess. Miss Gigi88, I don't think we'll see Megan. I don't think we'll see Megan for a very long time. I think she's done with Michael. Michael is done with her. I don't think we'll see her. I wish she would come back because I like them as a trio. Megan, Michael, and Sarah. I like them as a trio. Just Sarah and Michael. Too much drama. Megan, Michael, and Sarah was comedy. Bonnie, come on, tell it. Bonnie said Lindsay only cares about Tinkerbell. How did the daughter go to camp in a pandemic? I guess the pandemic does not exist on this show. Like, I'm watching this show. I'm like, how are you guys doing all this stuff? How are y'all going out the places and camping? Very weird. Very, very weird. Yes, me too, Model Genius. Model Genius said when Lamar told Andrea to get a sister wife, I was weak. I love them. That couple is hilarity. I hope Lacey don't get back with John. Girl, you pregnant with your husband's child. Let it go. Bondi, they didn't show Amber and Puppy this episode because Chevelle and Quaylon gave us so much. Throwing Amber and Puppy in, we would not, they would have needed another hour. They would have needed another hour. Oh, also, speaking of another hour, thank you guys for being flexible. And also, thank you to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan Rounds, because I normally do this review every Friday night at 7:30. I didn't know the premiere was going to be 2 hours. So I had caught it and I had changed it. And Ryan Rounds, checked and let me know that the show was going to be 2 hours. So I had changed the time so that I could watch it and be here with you guys. And I'm thankful to everybody who was able to adjust and still come and join me here. We got 230 people in the room and 100 likes. Let's get those likes up. Oh, Jacqueline, this episode was fire. It was so good. And it was all because of Chevelle and Quaylon. They set the tone. These two are not the same people we met on Love After Lockup. They have turned it up. You know who I'm disappointed that we're not seeing? I would love to see Maurice and Jessica. Why did they come on this season? I mean, they have a whole journey. They have the baby. I would love to see them. Maybe because they're in a good place. Oh, we got a super chat. Who we got a super chat from? Who we got a super chat? Natasha Reagans, I believe. Natasha said, first time watching you and you are hilarious. Thank you. Thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, my love. Bonnie said, where was the photographer living? Child, it seemed like everybody out there is living in dilapidated homes. I mean, this must be the thing. Scott don't have no money, y'all. Scott don't have no money. I was looking at that place and I'm just like, you, Mr. From $1 to $1 million to renovate that home. You are lying, sir. You are frauding this girl, which is why you let Lindsay get away with a lot of stuff because you are lying. You cannot give her what you promised her. And at some point, she's going to realize that you don't have it. So what you're going to do is try to get as much sex out of her that you can before she realizes that you're scamming her as well. The game is the game. Small Brittany, I've always wanted an attic room. Philly row homes don't have attics. I don't think do we have attics in LA? I've never seen an attic home. Attics have never been scary to me. I've always looked at like renovated attic rooms, and I've always wanted one as like a teen. I don't know. I think it's because all of Nickelodeon and Disney kid shows, all the kids had like a room in the attic, and all the little sitcoms back in the 80s and 90s, all the kids had like attic rooms. So I always wanted one of those. I will love it. I will love it. If I get an attic room now, it'll probably be like a I don't know, like a chill room, like an escape room for moms. But I've always loved that. There are so many nice things to do to Miley Grace's room besides giving her that tacky LED light or whatever that was. I was like, oh, the room is finished. Oh, wow. Oh, Scott don't have no money. He don't have no money. Oh, that room. I was just like, y'all could have went to IKEA and dropped $100 and that room could have looked so different. Where did y'all go? It's still dilapidated. This house is still condemned. What is happening here? Ciao. Ciao. Oh, hold on. Comments are jumping. Oh, sup, people? You super chatted me? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Sup, people said, do you think Michael ever pimped Sarah? Thank you for the super chat, sup, people. No, I don't think that Michael ever pimped Sarah. I don't think that he ever did that. Because I do think that he cares for her. I really, really do. I think he really cares for Sarah because Sarah really loves him. I don't think he would ever do that. I think he's able to pimp Maria because he doesn't care for her. You know what I mean? But I don't think he would ever do that to Sarah. And I don't think he ever did. Sarah would have said something. Sarah would have been like, Michael used to pimp me, but he's my husband. and I'm here for my husband. She would have been told us if Michael pimped her. She would have been. And she would have still let him pimp her. She's so obsessed with that man. I don't know why. Thank you, Violetta, so much. Guys, if I miss a super chat, please let your girl know in the comment section. Thank you so much, sup people. Love ya. Yeah, you're right, Misty. Misty said maybe Scott is playing broke or he's just playing cheap. You could be right. Oh, some people said I'm a guy. What did I say? Did I say, hey girl? I'm sorry. I just want you guys to know, man, woman, trans, non-binary. I say girl a lot. I say I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman raised by black women. I say girl a lot, even if I'm talking to guys. I'm really sorry. One of our really good friends, he was just like, because I used to, when I get comfortable, I just like, girl, please. And I realized one time when I said it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He was like, you say it all the time. He's like, it's good. I realize that when you say that, it's because you're comfortable. So sorry, some people. I will take that into consideration and make sure I don't make that mistake again. Please forgive me if I do. It's just girl is a part of my every day, every minute, every second lingo. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, whew, girl, like that's just me. Thank you for understanding stuff, people. Who knew each other? Oh yeah, Michael and Sarah did know each other when they were kids. I think that Michael was Sarah's first love. I think that that's why she's so dedicated to him. I think he was probably her first everything, her first love, her first sexual experience. I think that as she gets older, it will probably be easier for her to walk away from him. But I think she's going to be with him well into her 30s. I think she's going to have more children with him, and I think it may be at about, I think maybe when she starts approaching 40, something's going to happen, and she's going to be like, I don't want to live I don't want to live another 10 years like this. Like, I want to change. And I think that's when the light bulb is going to go off, and she's finally going to leave him alone. And I think that's when she's going to start living her best life. Oh, they stayed with their hair done. But Natasha, have you noticed that Michael and Quaylon said that they were doing their hair in prison? Michael on the live was like, oh, I was the one that was braiding my hair. You's a lie. Your hair has looked raggedy since you left prison. Every time you go into prison and come out, you got a fresh new do. There's nothing gay about getting your hair done by a man. I'm telling you, straight men are so sensitive. It's just like, oh man, this dude got my hair looking nice, just gay. I can't tell anybody. I got a lie and say that I was twisting my own hair. You were giving yourself 2-strand twists and box braids in prison, Michael. Stop it. Stop it. Me too, Violetta. I say dude as well to anybody. You know what, Bonnie? Bonnie said Lindsay's clothes is all over the place. Doesn't she dress like Madonna? Lindsay dresses like a 1980s Madonna because it's always such one shoulder off and a big, huge bow and this like aqua, this girls just want to have fun makeup. It's so like you are stuck in 1982, forever stuck there. You were stuck in 1982. Scott is stuck in 1995 with them Stacey Adams shoes. Like these two, they live a very dated life. Didi said Michael out here taking all the virginity. That's probably his signature. He's probably that guy that goes after women like that. Y'all know that men do that. Men like to like be a woman's first because of control. Because of control. Gina Maxie, I need some more tea. Because Gina said that Sarah lived at Michael's house since she was 12. Huh? Kimberly said he paying with the pussy. Kimberly, ain't none of us want to say it. Ain't none of us want to say it. She's so Madonna. She's so Madonna. Model G, He said Lindsay looked like she's a hit at Monster Truck Rallies. You know, she reminds me of that, not reminds me, but she gives me that girl who like at like like drag races in the South. I feel like she would be that girl who'd be like, "Come on, boys, are you ready? Let's go." She gives me that. She gives me that. Yeah, Taylor. Taylor Ann said my family calls everybody bruh. Same. I'm from Philly. We call everybody Ak. Man, woman, child, the Lord. Hey, what up, Ak? Listen, I need some prayer for this job. Yes. Small Brittany said all the convicts' fashion sense is arrested to the time when they got locked up. You know what, Small Brittany? That's very true. However, for Maurice, I think Maurice was born in 1991. He has not been arrested. He was not arrested as a fetus. He dresses like a grown man in 1991. Like he dresses like some of our parents, some of our fathers who was at Freaknik in the 90s. That's how Maurice dresses. And I'm like, why are you looking like you are Jodeci on their way to like BET Soul for an interview with Donnie Simpson? Why are you dressed like this? That is his style. That is his style. Jodeci from the 1990s. Michael's mom took Sarah in. Her mom kicked her out. Gina, why have you been holding this tea? You've been on my lives for what, over a year? Not in my lives, my comment section and everything. Wow, I can't believe I'm just finding that out. Oh, Nick, Marcelino did the most as well, but I think he was embarrassed. And listen, this is a party full of people. A majority of y'all are probably infected with corona. So people, respiratory systems, ugh, ugh, some people is dying, can't make it to the bathroom. So there's a lot going on at this party. And then your wife says to you, "Get away from the door, you bald-headed MFer." I felt so bad. Because you know how he feel about his baldness. You know he's very sensitive about that because he used to have these beautiful locks. And that cut him deep. That cut him deep. So he took a walk. And I understand. I know he does the most, but I understand. Jodeci, Coosey Girly, Jodeci, Coos Girly, Jodeci. Donnie, Tanika said, "Damn, Donnie Simpson." Remember, listen, Donnie Simpson used to have our moms going crazy. Crazy. Give me shelter. When was he born? Was he born later? I just know that he wasn't in jail in the 90s. I just know that. Or in prison in the 90s. You can't call a bald man bald. He does. Marcelino looks good bald, and Marcelino looks good with hair. He has the face where he can do that. A lot of melanated men can pull off the balding. Jimmy G. Sarah's mom died and was raised by her grandmother. Nick Jordan, listen, what Brittany has been through, I know that girl probably thought she never, where are the kids? I know that girl probably thought that she would never see 30. I totally understand that. It's a pandemic. That there was no mask in sight. They was all over that party. It was completely irresponsible. And nobody at that party looked healthy. Nobody at that party looked healthy. So I'm just like, y'all over here playing with your respiratory systems like it's the same respiratory system that y'all had before y'all got hooked on meth. Your body has changed. Your body has changed. What's going on physically? If you think that the meth that's aging you drastically on the outside, if you think the same thing ain't going on inside, you out of your damn mind. You out of your damn mind. I bet you the lady in the bodycon dress with no front teeth, I bet you she like 22. I wouldn't play with it. I wouldn't play with it. Brittany is, listen, it seemed like Brittany got a couple more kids than her, too. Her and Marcelino are fertile. Hasn't she been pregnant every season she's been on? You better pull it, Eva. Coos Girly said those lungs have seen too much, and you playing with the with this virus. They don't nobody really know what it is. Can't nobody call it. The CDC know what the hell is going on. There ain't no vaccine, and you out there playing with this system that's been ravaged by Matthew crazy. You crazy. Yes, Crystal, I can't believe Sally Jesse Raphael pulled that mask down to speak to a pregnant patient. But, child, child, listen, homegirl in that bodycon dress, I love her. I love her. I said, oh my goodness, because remember, when the first shot into this birthday party is her dipping it and doing it. And then it's another lady. I think this was her party dress, but I felt like her party attire. But I was like, did you just come to this party from work? The lady with the I think she had on that pink shirt with that black secretary skirt. I said, what is going on here? There are so many different fashions going on at this party. Did you just leave your office manager gig and stop by this party? Were you that one who couldn't change because you got off of work late? Like, what is happening here? What? So much going on at this party. Sup, people? No. I hope she has does she have like a porn OnlyFans? Some people said Tracy has an OnlyFans now. I hope she's using it like Chris Brown. We're just really interacting with her fans. If it's something like that, I may subscribe because I want to see what's going on with Tracy. Coos Girlie said, that's how you know Solid Jesse Raphael. I'm so mad I got y'all calling her Solid Jesse. That's what she looked like. That's how you know Solid Jesse Raphael wasn't a medical professional. Otherwise, she would be used to speaking to patients with a mask on. Yes. She was the only one struggling. Even Destiny had a mask on. Oh, she wore it incorrectly. It's Destiny. But at least she had a mask on. What do y'all think is up with her? Do y'all think it's what is it, atopic pregnancy? Do y'all think that's what it is? Or do y'all think it's something else? She was like, my arm is going numb. What's going on, Destiny? You know what, Natasha? I think it's because Andrea's weave is starting to get thin. I think it's because she can't go to her people. Because hair salons and nail salons are still closed. So where are they going to get this stuff done? Nick said Destiny and those people are playing games. Some people said that Tracy says that her stuff is gritty and explicit. Oh, Tracy, no. Now, does Dylan have an OnlyFans? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, see, Miss GG88, I agree with you. She did not look like herself. Since the last time we saw her, guys, that had to be like 2 or 3 weeks because they took a COVID break. Because normally this show just keeps on filming. Love After and Life After just keeps on filming with the same couples. They don't take a break because they're just filming all the way through. I think they take like maybe a week off or something like that, but they keep on going through. This show took a break because of COVID. And Destiny, it had to be like 2 or 3 weeks. She looks so different. I am not subscribing to Tracy. No, DD. Oh yeah, Dylan is engaged. A small Brittany. Now that'll be the first OnlyFans I check out. I probably won't get much. I probably just get a picture because I'm not giving more than $5. Come on, come on. Nah, I'm not that thirsty. Okay, COVID may have me a little dry, but not that dry. That was not a good description. I'm sorry. Ciao. miss Dylan and Heather. They were so chaotic. Good for reality TV. Yeah, and Dylan is engaged. Well, I watched an interview with him. Was it with Sherelle's World? I think it was with Sherelle. No, it wasn't. It was on his Insta. He did something with his Instagram stories. People were asking him questions and he was answering it. And people were like, "Well, your mother is so beautiful," or whatever. And then somebody asked if she was mixed. And he was like, "No, my mom is just Irish. I ain't never seen an Irish person that looks Filipino." The mother was giving me some sort of Asian and black, like more Vietnamese than anything. I was just like, "Your mother is Irish?" Let me tell y'all something. I don't know why people like this happens a lot. When a lot of people are not sure if somebody is mixed or a person is mixed and they don't want to say what it is, they constantly throw out Irish. Irish is not the community of people, the culture you throw to when you're trying to throw people off from you being mixed. Irish people are to everybody. I will say Italian. You know what I mean? Like Irish people are very distinctive. They don't look mixed. You know, like they don't look like they got a black daddy. That never happens. I went to this like arts program back in the day, and there was this girl there, clearly mixed. Clearly, the daddy was black. She was telling everybody that she was Irish. All the black kids could not stand. All the black kids could not stand her. And then one day, the parents like came up to the camp to see what we have been working on. Like some of the dancers put on the show, the actors put on the show, and I think she was a dancer. It's always a dancer. It's always a dancer. And guess who walked up? Guess who walked up to her show? Her parents, her Irish mama, and her black daddy. We were all like, "Up, there it is." Why you and his daddy was black. Okay, his daddy. I'm a stud. I was like, why are you lying? We can clearly see us in you. Why are you lying about this? But then, like later on, she had like a revelation after her black father showed up to see her performance at the camp. She like shaved her hair, let her natural hair grow in. She was walking around talking about how she's a black woman and she has a black woman's body and she didn't want to embrace it. We were like 16. But I just thought of that when Dylan said that. I was just like, your mama not Irish. Irish people are very distinctive. They don't look like your mom. They do not look like your. Why don't everybody go to Irish? I will reach Italian first. I would be like, Sicilian. You know what I mean? Why Irish of all people? Britney's people don't look mixed. I'm sorry. Thank you, Coos Girlie. She said Irish where? Irish where? It's like, yeah, my mom is Irish. And what? And what? Now, Brittany, I can see that. Irish Filipino, Irish Vietnamese. Yes, she does, Misty. Full blooded. Dylan is Irish and Jamaican. Irishmen have red hair, freckles, and fair skin. Look at us breaking down the Irish DNA. Yeah, she's very, but he's like mostly Irish. Dylan, we know that. We were asking for the other part. Now, does mama not know? I was like, why would you go with mostly Irish? You know good and well that wasn't the part that question was asking about. Oh, that's true, Annie. Now she could be Irish by being born there. That could be it. But she hood. I ain't heard no Irish accent. I ain't heard no Irish accent. She could be lying. Somebody said Dylan sounds like John with the Native American. I was like, mostly. She mostly something else. She mostly something else. Yeah, J girl. Kimberly said, in my family, we're German. My family We're German and Irish. My ancestors. Oh, Frederick Douglass married a German Irish woman. He met on the train, and my family tree comes from the branch of children he had with the German Irish wife. Wow. Look at, we got celebrities in here. We got a celebrity in here. Okay. Kimberly Mayfield Douglas. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Harriet Tubman is my ancestor. Nobody has confirmed that, but I'm gonna just go with that. I'm gonna just go with that. Misty said with that asymmetrical bob, she black somewhere. Come on. Come on with the salt and pepper. Mother had the salt and pepper bob. Ryan says she's Chicago Irish. Nick Jordan, Andrea has a problem with Lamar's oldest daughter because I think she wants it. You know how some step parents are like that, where it's just like this family that you're here with is important, not the family before me. Very ugly. Very, very ugly. I did not like that. I did not like when he said that. Listen, maybe she's Black Irish. Maybe she's Black Irish. I know that Irish people come in various ways. Uh, not too various. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? It ain't too many variations, and the variation ain't Dylan's mama. Ain't Dylan's mama. Aaliyah said, "F it. Rosa Parks is mine. Let's go. Let's go. Who gonna tell us no? Who gonna do the research? Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman. Let's go." Absolutely, Crystal. Crystal said Andrea doesn't seem to like any part of Lamar's life that doesn't involve her. Tell it. She doesn't like his life before her. She doesn't. And I guess she wants to be like this perfect Mormon family and be like, oh my goodness, it was just us and just these children matter. No. Oh yeah, I know some Irish people have dark hair and blonde hair. And you know, yeah, I know they look, I know not everyone is a ginger, but I know they're not Dylan's mama. Y'all not gonna convince me that Dylan's mama is full-blooded Irish. Like mainly Irish, like 90% Irish. I ain't eating that. I'm not eating that meal you're cooking. Serve it up to somebody else. Don't serve it up to me. Dylan is leaving out a grandparent, a very important, a very dominant grandparent. Yeah, she probably grew up with her Irish side of the family. Probably didn't know that other side. She does, Misty. She does have red hair. That could be natural. Yeah, I thought she was Filipino. I really, really did. Filipino or Vietnamese. That's what I saw. Or maybe Indonesian. Maybe Indonesian. But I'm just like that other part, the 10% that Dylan is trying to claim, mostly Irish. But that other, the little bit is the dominant. I was even thinking Creole. I thought his mama was Creole. Some people, Andrea got a rap sheet where? For doing what? Not the Queen of Mormonism. Not the Queen of Mormonism. What Andrea do? Oh, child. I'm knocking over so much stuff. Oh, shoot. How long have I been talking to y'all? I gotta marinate I gotta thaw out my chicken. You know what? I love y'all. I could talk to y'all all night. I just thought about it. I was like, I gotta thaw my chicken. I gotta thaw my chicken, which is gonna take 2 days because it is frozen to the core. Let me tell you something. Getting a Costco will freeze the hell out of them chickens. I'm telling you that right now. If you get a chicken or a turkey from Costco, it's not gonna take a whole day. You're gonna need time. You gonna need time to thaw that bad boy out. You're gonna need time. Curly said chicken can't wait. Oh God. Because he said take it out and come back. Kimberly, I'm not. Y'all know I got this. I told y'all before when I got on here, I told y'all I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I love y'all. Guys, I gotta thaw that chicken out. I gotta marinate that chicken I gotta thaw it out for 2 days, marinate it for 2 days. By the time I put that baby in the oven, it's Thanksgiving. And then I gotta work on my presentation. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's only 4 of us. But then we're also giving food away to people who can't make it. Because that's who we are. So yeah, it's a lot that goes into this. I love it though. I love the fall holidays. Christmas, our Christmas menu. Like Thanksgiving is always delicious. That's the feast. We don't eat a lot on Christmas. We really, really don't. Because we have Christmas breakfast and then we don't eat lunch. You know what I mean? So we have a big Christmas breakfast and then we have a Christmas dinner. And that's it. We don't have like leftovers or anything from that. Like New Year's and Christmas. Not New Year's, Christmas Eve and Christmas. That's pretty much it. But it's not like a feast. Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's Eve and New Year's are not feasts. Thanksgiving is a feast. A feast. Yeah, Andrea better do right by that baby. It's not going to look good for her. You know what? Irish people are, listen, variations. There's like a sect in my dad's family, very light with red hair and freckles. I don't know what strain. Look at me. I don't know if that's a proper term. I don't know what DNA or what strain of DNA they got, but it's just like this family, these cousins are just fair. They can't tan. They got to stay out of the sun. With just like they're the type of people, if you touch their skin, you'll see the blood vessels, and then the skin will come back and it'll be white. And they have red hair and light eyes. We'll know how that happened. They look like us. We'll know how that happened. We'll know what that strain is. We don't know. Maybe we got Dylan Mama strain. I don't know. But they're all of them from like the grandmama to the kids and then to the grandkids. So you know what? A couple of the grandkids will look like me. Then we'll get that red-headed one. And we'll be like, oh, well, you got the strain. That's the right terminology. But they look like us, but they got that Irish strain. I know I could talk to y'all too. I hope Quillan is not rapping, y'all. I hope he's not rapping. Gina, what are you making? Well, are y'all cooking for Thanksgiving? Crystal said, yeah, girl, just put us on speaker while you're prepping. What are you? Who in the live chat is cooking? Because the cooks is quiet. The cooks is like, because y'all watching me while y'all over there rinsing off y'all peas and y'all string beans, okay? Y'all rinsing the salt off them canned string beans because who has the time? I remember one time when I was on this little health kick and my job was to make the string beans and macaroni and cheese and apple and sweet potato pie. And I decided to like be real, clean vegan. And I went to Philly. Philly has so many beautiful like organic markets. And I went to the one, I think it's in M.I.A. And I forget what it's called, but it's like, organic market. And I went in there and they just have like all of this. They have fresh fruits and vegetables, just farmers market. They have fresh fruits and vegetables just out. And they're like really, really cheap. And I got all of these string beans. Never used fresh string beans before in my life. The cleaning process, the trimming process, by the time I was done, my knuckles, like my hands were so jacked up. I said, I will never do this again. And I did the regular seasoning that I do with the canned string beans. And the way my family ate them string beans, they were like, oh, this is different. It's good though, Nick. I can taste the flavor. Never again. I get my dole canned string beans, rinse them baby off, rinse them, soak them, let the salt come out, put them in a pot with some turkey necks, and we're good. We're good. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Oh, Kima, you're cooking. Kima, you better get started. I'm telling you, it will creep up on you like a thief in the night. That's why I'm starting so early. That's what happened to me, y'all. I was playing around and I looked up. And I was over there putting the turkey in the oven at 4 a.m. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I could not keep my eyes open. That's why I had to get this, because I kept on having to put the timer on because I kept on falling asleep. I could not keep my eyes open because I waited. So I thought I had all this time. And then the next thing you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Tuesday night. Do I have everything? Kima, don't wait. Don't wait, y'all. Oh, Crystal said, I will be delivering babies for Thanksgiving. I'm sure someone will drop me a plate off. Girl, if I was close to you, I would. I would. Oh, Crystal, I love having you in here. I love just hearing about your life. It's Kima. I ain't even buy nothing yet. My mom is like, oh, we can get, don't. Girl, it's a pandemic. I told y'all the only reason why I got the stuff that I have now is because I went to Costco with a senior. I went in there before everybody else. As soon as Costco opened, we were able to go in. Do not wait. People are panic buying. And now they're panic buying for a holiday. And also because a lot of people are staying home, the people that normally travel are cooking. It's Kima. You know what? Get out there now. Get out there now. Oh, thank you, Sarah, for the super chat. Sarah said, it is 2 a.m. here in Ohio. Time for bed. Love you, Nikki. Love you too, Sarah. Thank you for joining me. So let's see. Johnson says, I have to work, so no turkey. We'll be making a crab boil. Even better. I'd rather have that. Gina said, turkey, cornbread dressing, pecan pie, and pumpkin pie. Guys, don't tell my family, but I'm sneaking some pumpkin and a sweet potato pie. We got to cut down the sweetness. They won't know. We cutting down that sweetness. Oh, small Brittany. It's just another day anyway. I remember I spent Thanksgiving without my family. I think I couldn't fly home. The tickets were so expensive, and I had to like do a job the next day, and I couldn't leave. Now Christmas, I can't do it. But Thanksgiving, I was just like, oh, okay. Went to Popeyes, got some chicken, and had a good time. It was still like, I wanted to be with my family, but I just feel like Thanksgiving, it's the kind of holiday that can like be a regular day because the whole like where you live doesn't change. Like, you know what I mean? Like for Christmas, like nobody really decorates for Thanksgiving, but for Christmas, malls, neighborhoods, like Philly puts up these freaking huge light bells all over, like, it's Christmas time. So it's like, you can't escape that, but Thanksgiving is really easy to escape it. Oh, wow. What's up, people? Where is this conversation going? Small Brittany says, why don't Black people like pumpkin? My family made me eat this whole thing by myself. I have no idea. I actually prefer pumpkin pie. I think that sweet potato pie is way too sweet. I like to make, I like putting sweet potato. I like making just a sweet potato pulp. Well, I don't know what you mean, but y'all know what I mean. A sweet potato puree. And I like to put them in a biscuit dough, put them in the center with, sometimes you could do cream cheese, or like I would add something else. So normally it's like sweet potato and cream cheese, roll it up, fry it or bake it. If you bake it, cover it in some honey, just light honey. You don't want to make it too sweet. And just roll it in some cinnamon and brown sugar or cane sugar, whatever you want. Don't do the white sugar. That's too potent. But, just do that. Let it rest and eat it. Absolutely divine. And it's just a bite. It's just a bite. It's not a whole freaking slice of pie. So that's what I like to do. But my family is very traditional. Black traditional, so they want a sweet potato pie. They want a whole pie, even though we're not like, I'm the only pie person in my family, but they want a pie. They want a pie, so it's happening. Yeah, I like pumpkin. I asked for a pumpkin pie at my last huge family Thanksgiving, and my uncle was just like, we ain't white, we got pumpkin. And everybody laughed. No, we ain't white, we got sweet potato pie. And everybody laughed because I asked for pumpkin. Because, since I moved to LA, it's like, oh, I've changed. You just like, that's that LA in you. In Philly, we eat sweet potato pie. We don't even know what pumpkin tastes like. That's that LA. Everything is LA. If you're like somebody that moves away from your family, it's like, oh, that's that Dallas in you. That's that Connecticut in you. Sweet potato pie is too damn sweet. Especially the way Black people make it. Yeah, the sweet potato is already sweet. Why are you throwing in honey? Why are you throwing in white sugar, brown sugar? Oh my, cane sugar. Why are you doing all of this? It's too sweet already. Eating a whole pie, my teeth are chattering. No, no. And I'm a pie girl. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if they like it. Anyway, let me get out of here and thaw this chicken. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna have a repeat of last year. It should be posted Thursday, not Thursday, probably Tuesday. Tuesday at the latest. But I'm doing a story time about how I ruined Thanksgiving last year by waiting to the last minute. Ruined it. The stress that I was in, guys, I burnt my hands. I had a breakdown. I had a whole breakdown in the middle of the kitchen. I just dropped down to the ground and started crying. I waited too long and I had no rest. I had no rest. It's Kima. You better get started. You better get started. So, tell it's delicious. I like it, and I'll admit it. I'm a black woman that like pumpkin pie. Do what you will. Do I admit it? I'm throwing some pumpkin in that sweet potato pie. I'm gonna tell you how it go. I don't think they're gonna be able to. I don't think they're gonna be able to taste it, but I'll let y'all know how it goes. But I got a pumpkin, and they think it's just decoration. It's going in that sweet potato pie. Oh God, are they watching? Anyway, oh yeah, small Brittany. I don't make nothing healthy for them anymore. I don't make. Sometimes I just do it and I don't let them know. Like last year, no, the year before last, because the last year I had a whole breakdown because I messed up all the food. I literally got cooked Thanksgiving twice because I destroyed the first meals. It was a lot. But the year before last, I made like half of my dishes were vegan and they didn't even know. It's all in the seasonings. Anyway, Maryland, it's gonna be delicious. They won't know. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I love this episode. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reviewing it with you guys. I enjoyed spending time with you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day all across the globe to spend time, your day, your evening, your early morning, your late night, to spend with me here over at NikkiStar TV. I appreciate it so much. If you're cooking Thanksgiving, get started now. It's Kima tonight. There's a late night market open. Girl, get your stuff. Don't play around and start running out of here on Saturday trying to get that stuff. It's going to be gone. Go to Costco with the senior and get everything you need to get. And I will see you guys on Sunday for 90 Day Fiancé. And then I'll see you guys on Monday for Potomac. And then I probably won't see you again until Friday because it's the holiday. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your quarantine. Thanksgiving. If you're in America, if you're in the rest of the world, have a fun week, a fun free week while we're on lockdown. Love y'all. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. It really does mean a lot. Before you get out of here, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do whatever you want to keep on supporting NikkiStar TV so that I can get my dream kitchen. That's all this is for. My dream kitchen. And to probably put money on Quaylon's books because we know he's going to be back in that prison. Love y'all. Throw your tomatoes if you must. See you soon. Bye. Bye, family. So long. Farewell to you, my friends.